Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez, and I am so happy to be with you today. I am living in this amazing, beautiful place. And today, in the morning, in my prayers, I opened the window, and all this beautiful music from the jungle came in. It was absolutely peace and beauty. Today, we are going to be talking about love. You born in a realm of love. You are love. You have always been love. Love is the beautiful energy that connects. Everything has to do with its frequency. And accordingly, of where it is your heart, what is going on with you, how much you know about love and understanding, that's what you create consciousness through that frequency. When you're born, that was the message that you deliver, everything connected with love. And the first one that you received that love, it was your mother's. And accordingly of where she was in that understanding, that's where you begin to see yourself and perceive yourself. Everything, it is absolutely bonded through love. All emotions are love in one way or the other. We are entering in this beautiful sixth sun. We are here already. And this, it's about consciousness. It's about the understanding of where you are and who you are. You are bonded with Pachamamita, with this very beautiful planet, where everything, all the life forms that it is in here, the whole creation, it is bonded because of love. Every cycle of the trees and the animals and the plants, everything, the insects, everything matters. Because everything, it is bonded into that love that you are. You are able to conceive very beautiful understanding of life. Life, it's amazing and it is beautiful and it always find a way. And it always find a way because you have always been alive. Before you come into this realm, you were alive. You are an spirit. And that beautiful spirit, it is bonded, so deeply bonded with the one that created you. That divine spark that comes from the very, very core of everything that it is. The physical realm, it is just that mirror of a perception of reality that constantly is changing. It's moving accordingly of how much you understand about love. Love is the energy that connects everything in the multiverse. You know this. Those little atoms that they can be so completely far away and still they are connected. Whatever it is happening to one, it is happening to the many. You know something, and immediately you connect with your past and with your future. You connect with your lineage and with your descendants. Everything, it is so completely, absolutely bonded into an understanding so completely magical and beautiful that we call energy. The whole planet, it is bonded into one. You live in a world of oneness. You have always lived in a world of oneness. It's just that it wasn't in your consciousness. The programming, it has been very strong for the people because the programming created a distortion in your perception. Yet you have this divine gene that it is able to transmute that perception. It is able to move far beyond the time and spaces and be able to conceive a very different story about what is happening. It is so much going on everywhere in the world. There is so much fear in the air. People being afraid of so many realities, impossible realities. Yet, when you live in that entrega and think about that gene of divinity, that sacred woman, that divine feminine that you are, everything can be moved and changed. Everything can be overcome. You are this divine spirit that you choose to born in this time and space. This time and space is quite different than your parents or your grandparents. Because this time you have this incredible possibility of raising your consciousness. Everything depends on the women. The woman is the fifth element. And understanding the elements and embracing those elements, it's a very, very important thing. There are these prophecies that I really love so much because are so absolutely true about those elements and how the people are being represented. You have the element of water, that's the emotion. What you do with your emotions. It is true that a system told you that you're supposed to hide your emotions, that it is considered weak. And it is through those emotions where you ignite absolutely everything. It's what it makes you human. In you, understand and embrace every single part of you without the judgment. You have the earth. And this is what we come about as indigenous people everywhere in the world. The earth, it is that Pachamamita that she remembers absolutely everything and everyone that it has been in this time, in this planet. Many suns, eras, has come and go. Today we are in the sixth sun, but all these suns that it came before, it was so much of that destruction. Some they passed through water, through fire, through many things that it happens everywhere in the world. But this time it's about consciousness and how powerful it is to comprehend what it means, consciousness. The earth element contains absolutely everything that you need, and it provides you the next octaves of spiritual growth. When you understand your own nature, you are awakening incredible power that it has been just right there in a dormant state for a very, very long time. The power, it will help you to comprehend that world of oneness and adapt to the new rules, new era. You have the element of fire, that's the mind. For such a long, long time, the mind has been so manipulated and limited through that programming. And now it is the time to really open your mind and be able to conceive a very different story. You know that miracles happen every day, in every moment, if you really put attention. The mind is beautiful. People, in some way, likes to demonize the mind, and the truth is that mind, it's absolutely beautiful when you learn how to use it. And you choose your thoughts and where you want to be. Your thoughts have frequency. And there are so many of your thoughts that doesn't belong to you. You pick it up in the store, you pick it up in somebody else's, because that is the ability of the mind. And then you thought that they were yours, and you become slave of your own thoughts instead of seeing that you can choose what to think and where to go, and even create this deep, deep silence within yourself, the true meditation, the absence of thoughts. You have the air. The air is such a powerful understanding. That's the spirit. It is absolutely everywhere. Everything has a spirit. Everything, it is so absolutely alive. For such a long, long time, in the programming, in the arrogance of that programming, they thought that humans were the best and that everything was just something that they can use and abuse. But it is not true. And it has never been true. The water has an spirit. The trees has an spirit. Everything. It is absolutely spiritual. You are a very spiritual being because you are a spirit. You thought that spirituality comes from religion, and that's not true. You are an spirit, and your true body is a body of light, just like everybody else, just like everyone else. If you put attention to that tree, you will see this beautiful light coming forward. You live in a very beautiful planet of light. And through that light, you communicate with each other. Bits of information. You are bits of information that are able to connect you into so much beautiful understanding of reality. And love is the one that it is able to connect the four elements in such a powerful energy, everything in balance, everything in that perfect balance that it takes you into that fifth point of the pyramid. That point that it creates such a very different story. Look into your creations and what happened. Look into the fear of surviving that it has been in this planet for men and for women for so many, many generations. And you thought that that's how it was. Always that fear of surviving. It creates this big distortion within yourself because you couldn't understand the entrega. That entrega that you live every day, just like the tree, just like the flower. Every day have something to do. Every day is different. You know that the days, they won't repeat itself just like it is in 52 years. All the conditions of what it is right now. And even in 52 years, it's not precisely in the same place because you live in this very beautiful spiral. There are parts in you that knows this truth. Those parts in you that it is able to recognize this amazing being that you are, the one that it is bonded with the Creator. I know there is so much work to do, and no one can make the work for you. No one. Only you can raise that consciousness and understand that you're not a beggar of love anymore, that you are love. And today, look around you and relate absolutely everything that it is happening with love, even if it is distorted. See that incredible love that you have always been. We are open in our school of enlightenment. There is so many beautiful things happening in there. We have teachings and courses in a way for the people to understand themselves because you need you in your life. The only one that you need to reach is you. We have the school, and I want you to go to magdalas.com. That is magdalas.com. And check it out. We have books. We have this very beautiful app. The mother wants you to know that she's always with you. So that beautiful app, Messages from the Great Mother. Oh my gosh. It is so perfect in the synchronicities in your life. You can download it in your phone at any time. Keep on sending your messages, your emails. Thank you for your work. I am you. I am Magdala. Tlatzokomate, Tlatzokomate, Tlatzokomate.